What's going on, guys? This is my second attempt at trying to record this game. Keep having issues with the microphone, and I'm going to resolve that as soon as I possibly can. Um, I'm going to continuously keep watching reviews on mics, and I have actually kind of interested in one that Kingston HyperX 2. Um, it looks really nice. I mean, for the price, it's kind of pricey. But I don't know. I'm thinking about doing it, and I wanted to try to get you guys a video out tonight. So we are going to do a few things real quick. If I can find. That is not what I'm looking for. Well, let's go check this real quick. So they're all going. This thing here is almost done. Yeah, see, when I came in earlier, this pit here was full, and I emptied it out. All that's still going, so that's good. That's full. Alright, so just have to tab through till I find what I'm looking for. Because I don't know where the hell it is. I just passed it. I didn't want that. I don't even know what that was. Whoops. Crap. I think it's got to be somewhere nearby. Oh God, here we go. I'll tab through again. There. Wow. I feel stupid now. But yeah, I had tried to record it, and actually it was good. It was an hour and a half worth of video that was done. And the damn mic took a shit right on me. And, I mean, I don't know, what are you supposed to do? Well, be rest assured that whatever I get next, the reviews on the mic are going to be a lot better than this one, because this Logitech G230 that I have is a piece of shit. There's no need in lying about it. I mean, I have done setting after setting after setting, change after change after change, and I'm not getting anywhere. I have, um, you know, searched low and high as far as a review. I mean, not a review, but as a solution. And, there was solutions about changing this and solutions about changing that. One guy even recommended taking part of the mic and poking a hole or something in the, it's like a little screen. And supposedly, it is supposed to help eliminate that problem. Well, guess what? If I were to go and buy that Kingston HyperX 2 and wanted to sell this one to somebody that, may just be starting out like I was, and, don't really care too much about the mic, but rather have it for the headphone part, I'm going to sell it pre-owned for a cheaper price. And they can do their reviews and see whether or not they want it or not, because I'm sure there's somebody out there who would, you know. That's gonna take a minute. And actually, it can fill up. I'm not in that big of a deal as far as getting the um, the wood chips. I'm not in that big of a need of it. I've got 101 things around here else I could be doing, and like I said, it was an hour and a half's time wasted trying to resort back to getting the mic cleared up after I tested things and realized that something wasn't quite right. But yeah, I mean, it's just how it goes. Let's see. I don't even feel like messing with none of this stuff either, but I'm gonna jump in this guy here. I even have little piles of stuff here just laying around that I need to get up, but you know what? I don't even feel like messing with that right now at this point. Yeah, it's one thing when you get pissed off at the game itself for doing something stupid, but when you're pissed off about an item that costed you $50 of your own hard-earned money, and essentially for your purposes it's useless. I mean, it feels for like if you're using it for just a general chat room or something like that, it works beautifully. It's all as well. But if you use it the way I use it for recording purposes and you're trying to get the best quality, best audio quality, period, then essentially it's useless, you know? And see, I was gonna save this for another video. Um, this feels ready to go. And I had discussed about getting a different plow to put on this. Uh, Obviously a mod, because the in-game ones, I mean, they're shit. They're complete junk. I mean, it's one thing if you were using it for like a small field or something. And if you've got more than one going, yeah, you can use this, but I mean, still, it takes a lot of time, even with it being 4.9 meters. And that one is 6.2. It's got a funny curve in it, and it doesn't roll to the other side. So you can't really alternate. And there's just not anything else in here. See, this right here didn't even come in the Coon pack. It was already in the game to begin with. But a 2 meter plow on a field this size is just not gonna work for me. So yeah, rest assured that I'm gonna quit bitching about it, because it's not gonna make a difference right now. There's guys out there who've got uh, how are these ready? Let's see, this feels ready to go too, and I just don't feel like doing it tonight. I'm gonna find something that's gonna consume at least 45 minutes. And see that guy up there, if you look up here at the very top corner on the left hand side, you can see it's full now. So let's jump over there, and I'll grab him and bring him back. Well, that was done, so I can move it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that's great. Alright, so we're at 1,000 liters, I guess, as far as the honey is concerned, and it's at 33%. So I got a feeling it's going to end up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to make the complete 100% of that, or at least 99. So it's going to be a while. Yeah, all the rest of that's good to go. Still getting these little lag spikes every now and then. I don't understand why, but that's another thing that's not really a big deal, I guess. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's it's just the little things that usually get to me the most rather than the big stuff, and I tend to let the bigger things just kind of roll off me for some reason. Um, but it's the little things like that, as far as one thing that could lead into something big, but I'm not gonna make it out to be. But yeah, there were a lot of pretty good reviews regarding that that Kingston. Um, I mean, even I watched everything as far as from Jay's 2 cents reviewing it to what was at one point in time called Awesome Sauce Network, which is now Bitwit. He did a review on it. Um, Hardware Canucks also did one, I think, on it, and definitely Linus Tech Tips. You know, I watch some of these guys quite a bit, and usually if they have good faith in something, then I can believe that it's actually a legit item. There was one guy who did a review on the HyperX Core, HyperX 1, HyperX 2, and there was another one, and I can't remember the name of the other one, but there is one that Kingston makes that's exclusively for Xbox, and I obviously don't have that. I have a PC. What worries me though, and I've been told that it shouldn't be a big deal, is that the HyperX 2 comes, wow, that was a big lag spike there. HyperX 2 comes with one single 3.5 millimeter jack that actually plugs into a USB via a adapter, and the adapter um, has volume control, kind of like a remote, a volume control for your speakers, a volume control for your mic, and even 7.1 surround sound. I'm assuming if you have an audio card that supports that. Um, I'm not sure. I haven't, you know, gotten that. I really don't give a shit about. It's not so much the playback volume that's the problem. It's just the mic. That's my biggest concern. Um, I think I'm just gonna leave this here where I found it at and go find something else to do. Namely, clean up behind these animals again. Yeah, I did that too already. Once earlier, because I went and bought this water tank. I mean, I did have one, but it wasn't this one. I think it was a twin axle. And I bought this tractor just exclusively for this. Alright, this ain't getting it done. I come in here and mowed some grass, as you can see. Even windrowed it up. Was making some bales. You still see there's one in the chamber. Because my cows needed grass. And I assumed at first that this was the grass, but this is actually hay. Well, the cows haven't made a mess. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and check that real quick because I didn't know what the level was. I haven't really been paying it any mind. And that's also another reason why I think that a lot of my recordings haven't gotten the response that I was expecting, um, due to the audio situation. And it's one of those things that I can completely understand, because I mean, who wants to watch a video and not hear what the person is saying, and when they do hear them it sounds like shit, you know? Yeah, and I apologize. I'm just a little bit upset about the fact. Well, anyway, in the previous recording, I had asked how you guys were doing and what all had been going on with you, or whatever. And I mean, some of you that does watch, I kind of understand what's going on, and I do listen sometimes when I don't respond. I wonder how many animals we're up to now, anyway. 32 pigs, 32 cows, 53 sheep. Oh my goodness. I'm sleepy. I am sleepy. It's been very, very taxing the last few days. I've just had a lot of things going on. But on the bright side, I mean, everything else works well. The game, speaking of things working well, um, I had tried to play this, not today, it was a few days ago. And for some reason, for some strange, odd reason, none of my games seemed to work the way they supposed to. They wouldn't load, and if they did load, it took forever for them to get there. And normally it's pretty decently quick. I mean, I don't have a baby laptop. I got a pretty good decent one. Um, and I don't know, but I had deleted, uh, pretty much deleted the game, this game to begin with, to see if it was just this game, because I didn't know that the rest of them wouldn't work too. So I mean, after the fact, I tried all of them, and they all loaded pretty bad, or not at all. And then look, a cow's already making a mess again. Oh well. So just leave that right there. Yeah, what they said. Let's see, what else can I do? I'm sitting here thinking about it. Grass is growing in pretty good. Oh yeah, I could cultivate this right here, and I think it's ready. Let's go look real quick. Growing 66%. Well, the worst I could do out of it is fertilize it, because I think it probably needs it. See, we're looking at field 5 here. Yep, it's in the first growth stage and first level fertilizer. Let's see. I have got, so this guy's set up and ready to go. Is there a level indicator on this tank right here? Yeah, I think it's on the other side. Yeah, if you look right there where that, on the right hand side of that tank, you'll see a little lever. Let's see if it moves. I think it does, but let's just see. Look at that. That's pretty slick. So it lets you know what level you're at, even though you've got a HUD for it. Then I think the back one has that one right there. Yeah, see the little thing going down? Funny how it didn't go all the way down. Oh well. But yeah, back to the whole Steam situation. So I thought that maybe it was just the game, so I deleted the game. And went through all that process, and it turned out that it wasn't the game. The game wasn't causing any conflict. Steam was having issues. So they issued an update the other day, and since then all has been well. But I was getting kind of worried there for a minute because I was trying my best to get something ready to be uploaded, even with microphone problems that have been ongoing. Um, it's all been like a test and tune session. The same way like if you were, building a race car, and you take your race car to the track and you didn't put it on a dyno yet. Um, you haven't tested it yet. You've not done any, pulls with it or anything. So you don't have a clue of what's going to happen and why. Thing's got a pretty good stretch on it. But I mean, yeah, it ended up being Steam, and once it got Steam situated and straightened out, all was well. Everything went back working. Um, but I was worried that I wasn't gonna have any content to upload, even though, like I said, mic issues. And yes, I know I keep repeating myself on certain things because I can't. My mind is running all over the place tonight, and I apologize for that. Uh, this situation in general has just gotten me a little upset, and I probably shouldn't have brought it to the video, but either way, I needed something to talk about anyhow, so at least it gave me something. Um, but other than that, the guys has been in my chat room talking and whatnot here lately. They have got some stuff going on regarding their lady friend issues. It's somewhat kind of humorous, but at the same time, it reminds me of when I was younger, and I'm 36 now. Um, these guys are like 15 and 16 years old, and they're worried about girls, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself like, God, boys, you y'all hadn't seen shit yet. Oh man, yawning. Yeah, I try to give them the best advice that I can. Sometimes it may not be the best advice, but it's advice. Um, a lot of them oftentimes seem to think that they're gonna be alone in the world forever, and that's honestly not the case. Yeah, I was in the last video that I had tried to record, and it was a fail, and I'm hoping that this one works okay. I did do a little test video earlier when I was recording, and it did pick the mic up, a lot better uh, than what it has picked it up. But as I was saying in that one, that I had been, married before. I was married for a year and a half. Essentially, the girl was cheating on me, and rather than drag a whole bunch of crap into court and whatnot, I just said, you know what, let's just get separated, divorced, and you go your way, I go mine. And this was a woman that I had been with for almost, well, if you add up the whole entire time, it was about 10.5 years, give or take. So, yeah. So I mean, I can understand where they're coming from as far as being, worried about girls and thinking about girls and saying that you love this girl and love that girl and whatever, and yada 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 yada. But I mean, come on. You got to think about what you got going on in life that's more important than women per se, because women are crazy. Well, there's men that are crazy out there too, so don't. If there's any women that watches, don't take this the wrong way. But 9 times out of 10, it's usually a woman that is the crazier of the two between men and women, and it can be quite comical at times. But yeah, my ex-wife, that is, she found herself hanging around another man. And I just won't trying to have any of it, honestly. She decided that it was better for her to step out and do, her thing while I was down and out, because I had just recently broke my foot. Performance was lacking at work due to the pain and severity of it, because at the time I didn't even know that I had broke it. Um, and they kept complaining about how and why and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, well, I'm in pain, guys. I mean, this shit hurts. And if you feel like I can't do my job or find me something else to do, then I might as well just walk, because there's no need in hanging in a place that they don't, give a damn about your employees. So, yeah, I ended up leaving that place. Oh, there's more to the story. Just let me get turned around here. So, yeah, after I lost the job and things started getting kind of grim as far as the expenses and whatnot, and she was actually having to work a little bit harder to take care of her and me at the time. And even though I was looking for work, there was none available. Even, going to the unemployment office and doing different job sites like Indeed.com and MonsterJobs.com and all that basically bullshit. It all boiled down to just having to do it the old-fashioned way, and um, fill out applications and whatnot. Which, I mean, I was doing that anyway. But like I said, there was certain criteria that certain places needed to have, you have, and a lot of those places I didn't have that kind of criteria. But yeah, the job was gone, the money was gone, so she decided to step out and find somebody that had some money. And, she didn't think that I didn't know what was going on. Because, I mean, there would be times that she'd get off work and come home, take a shower, put her, do her hair and makeup and this, that, and the other, and then take off and be gone for 6 to 8 hours at a time. I mean, come on. It's not that hard to figure out what she was doing and whatnot. I mean, I don't mind lag. I don't mind sharing my personal life when it comes to certain things. I kind of use it as a learning experience. That was my first marriage, my first divorce. Uh, do I plan on getting married again? I can't say. Uh, I haven't found the need to get married right now. And it's just one of those things that you've got to be really dead set on and wanting to do. And currently, I'm just not in the position and or have the desire to do such. And the girl that I'm with now, she's mentioned something about it in the past, and she often jokes with me about moving in and stuff like that, and I'm just not ready for that. I'm not ready to take that leap. And we've been together over 2 years, and it's not like comparing apples to oranges or whatever. Yeah, I don't like comparing. Yep. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can do. We got we're almost right at 40 minutes already. Yep. Let's see what we got over here. Oh boy. It's quite a handful of eggs. I wonder how many I got in total. Feed, fuel, driving, harvesting, worked, eggs in coop, eggs in backpack. Yeah, I think I'm good. Good on that. Really do wish I had a plow for this, but I just don't. Um, let's see here. That one is done. Cut all that grass. And I guess what we could do. Check this stuff real quick. 4%. Okay. Need to get this grass up. Yeah, I had also had said in the other video that I had got that Coon DLC and had moved all of it down here closer to this field because it eventually will be my grass field. But I was only using the other smaller one because I needed some grass at the time being, and I wasn't sure if that had grown into its full potential. So we'll go and make some silage bales, I suppose. I'm gonna have to see about getting just a regular old baler for grass, because I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna use this small field over here for just generic grass, hay, straw. Well, not straw, but grass and hay, and which will be converted into grass and silage for cows, or for the TMR machine rather. Damn, it helps if I could go in a straight line. That wrapper is so cool. And it even makes the stretchy, plasticky sound effect. Oh no. Let me get farther up the hill. Oh no. Alright, while I'm sitting here thinking about this. Not that tractor. It's too damn big. No, that one ain't strong enough. Man, this lag is stupid. I'm not getting it. I don't know what's causing it. So what I think we're going to do, fellas, I think we're going to get some of these grass slash silage bales up, and then we'll call it a night because it's already going on 2 a.m. for me, and this video was supposed to well, it's supposed to be already uploading and processing and all that stuff for tomorrow. Well, tomorrow morning or whatever. Whoa. But yeah, as far as the whole audio aspect, I think I'd get more views, and probably it would probably be liked more and shared more and all that stuff if the audio was on point. But yeah, I can understand that the audio is complete utter shite. Oh, and if you're wondering why I chose pink, because it's breast cancer awareness. You know, you got to save the tatas. Yeah, I'll probably end up switching the colors around and about so it's not the same all the time. But color coordination does help, because then you can pretty much justify what they are and what they're not. Yeah, we can see if we can get these puppies stacked. Excuse me. Ah. Oh yeah, something over here reminded me to fix this. I had it fixed before, but things did not go as planned, as usual, because they never do. Now I just gotta remember, I think it was this one. Yeah, that's better than what it was. Might not be bang on, but hey, at least they got a damn. At least they can't get through there now. Yeah, that's one of my leftover bales from earlier. We'll just put it. Oh, whoa, whoa, hey, hey. That was the way to do it there now. Get it together. We'll just sit it right. Thank you. Jeez. Man, that lag sucks. We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. noticed this thing does not really, it doesn't really have a big pickup on it for some reason. Maybe it's the way they designed it, I don't know. See, it's not even wanting to pick that up. Well, maybe it got it. Nope. There we go. That's the only thing I hate about round balers, is you gotta constantly start and stop, or stop and start. Trying to make sure I get all this grass picked up. I don't want none wasted. I think I've just about got it all down here. the tractor will probably turn off by the time I come back, or before I come back. Oh, I dinked that one. A little wiggly. Ah! Yeah, that steering mod has got to go. See, if you guys notice, see, I showed this in the other video too that you guys didn't get to see, but you're gonna see now. See how slow it returns versus it being like this, like that. It probably would come in handy if, you know, if you had a steering wheel, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't have one. I'm using the keyboard. Surprised it's still running. Lag. Alright. Let's see how much farther we got to go here. Going on 225 on my end. And an hour and 15 minutes. I'll tell you what. This is what we're going to do, boys. We're going to leave this as it is, because I got to take my dog out, and I've got to get, you know, ready for bed and all that good stuff. But if all turns out well and the uploads and the audio sounds decent and all that good stuff, then we'll come back in here tomorrow and we'll do some other things. Anyhow, you guys take care, and we shall catch you later.